Hello and welcome back to the 96 channel. Oh my fucking God. I'm joined today by BP Brad. If you just come from his channel, welcome. If you haven't, hi. Today we're doing the Going Rogue podcast. This is part number 2. Part number 1 is over on the Team BP channel. There'll be a link to it just up on the card there, and it'll be in the description. But today we're going to be talking about all things Rogue Company, mainly to do with the rogues in the game and how they're working. Brad, for the people that don't know you, do you mind introducing yourself quickly?
Yeah. Hello and welcome back. That's my trademark. that's my
I just robbed that.
He did rob it, but he did do a good job. So basically, I create content on YouTube, and you can find me over on Team BP. We do loads of silly stuff on there, so be sure to go check that out.
Bog, cool. So today, we're just going to be having a little look at the rogues then, as I said. So with the new updates, we're just coming to the end of Season 2. Season 3 is being leaked, and there are definitely some things changing around with the way that they're managing the game. So we just want to have a little look back and just see what the current state of the game is. So the first thing I want to talk about is just getting an idea of what your top 3 rogues are, and then what your bottom 3 rogues are in the game. Brad, what do you think?
So I mean, it goes without question. If he can break the whole game, Fixer has got to be one of the top 3 rogues. I mean, people argue all the time that his smoke ability is just too OP. But the fact that he took down the whole game, I mean, he's broken.
That was wild.
That was
for those that didn't know, there was a bug in the game where I think was it when he sold his sniper or something, or when he did something like that, and it would crash the entire server. Ranked, Demolition, Strikeout, doesn't matter. The entire game would shut down, and the game would end. So that was kind of wild. So not quite in his kit, but I mean, even if you just speak about his kit, he's definitely still one of the top 3 rogues, I think.
Yeah.
Seeing through smoke, which is such a massive utility in the game. C4 is strong, his DMR is good, and his sniper with replenish is absolutely insane. So
so for me, Fixer's definitely got to be up there. I think we've seen definitely well, for me personally, there's been a lot more people that are using Shaq. He was already a really good rogue, but since his SMG's been buffed, the D40C or whatever it's called, he's just been an unplayable rogue at times for breaching bomb sites. So for me, he's definitely one of the top 3. And
I think that's fair.
And then, do you know what? The other one is tough for me because I really liked Kestrel. I thought she was really good. But then, I mean, who would your third be? If you was to throw one in there?
I don't know. Kestrel was good, but the nerf hit her hard. To be honest, I might be a little bit biased being a Ronin main, but I might even say Ronin. I think she's been very good for a long time, but she hasn't been
consistent.
She's not been so up in the meta because she's not really provided anything to the team other than getting those frags, getting those kills. But now she can flank without being seen. She can go up to a site, push right up and get Seeker arrowed. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
She can hold close angles and rat in spots on defense. And she has 125 damage knife, which will kill armored targets like Mac.
Yeah.
And she has the frag grenade, which is a beautiful piece of utility. So I would honestly put Ronin in the top 3.
So you'd go Ronin over Dahlia?
I'll go Ronin over Dahlia at the moment, yeah.
Fair play. So. Okay, so we'll I think we can conclude on them 3 then. So we're saying Fixer.
Yeah.
Ronin.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who the other was.
And Jack. I think that's about fair. I think all are absolutely brilliant. I mean, of course, it will depend on what the enemy team is, what the map is, everything like that. But I think in general, those rogues are super powerful.
Yeah.
So, what about the worst ones? Who do you not want to see on your team?
To be fair, Dallas. I'm sorry. I don't know what they've buffed these revolver, but for me, I still think Dallas is one of the worst rogues in the game.
That's fair enough.
I don't know what they can do to this guy, man. But I mean, his guns are good and everything else, but you just never see him. Like, you can play 120 games of ranked and you might see him once or twice.
I think he's a very acquired taste. I think there's some people that Dallas main and they Dallas main really well. But the way his kit's set up is he's super easy to counter. If you get revealed by a Dallas, you know that you're the closest person to Dallas, so you can kind of guess where he's going to be, which makes him not the most useful for flanking, especially when he has someone like Glitch, who can basically do exactly the same thing, but without even being seen, without even being detected. So that's super interesting. But I think EMP grenades are some of the most underwhelming utility. And Molotov's good. Molotovs are really good in some situations, but only in some situations. They're not the most useful, and people tend to just throw them too early. So yeah, maybe, unfortunately, poor Dallas. I don't know what you could do with him, though, I guess. Maybe buff his weapons, maybe buff the fire weight on his weapons, things like that. But yeah, it's tough. Sorry, Dallas mains.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. And then, do you know what? Despite his buff, I still think glitch for me. I don't.
Glitch.
I genuinely do think that. He's definitely been picked more.
Mm.
But I mean,
I think the issue with glitch, the problem with glitch is that you have to have a team that knows you've got a glitch and will play around you playing a glitch. I think if you run a 4-stack that has a glitch in it consistently, then glitch is going to be absolutely. He's going to work wonders. You're going to be able to flank. You're going to be able to go from the front. You're going to be able to stop a wide variety of rogues from having any effect at all.
Yeah.
But for most people, that's not going to be the case, and most people are going to want to play someone that's a bit more fun, a bit more flashy, like a Ronin or a Chak, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, did you feel the same?
I think Glitch is good. I don't know if he's bottom 3. He might be. I mean, the balance is really good at the moment in terms of rogues.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking like, I mean, if I had to pick 3, and you know what, my third one would probably be Scorch, just for the fact I'm going on who's picked the most. I think Trench has probably just moved out of there. I think the damage barbed wire is not. I don't think it's even that OP. It's not that strong at all. But he's always banned still quite a lot for the fact of his trophies and stuff.
Just the trophies, yeah. I think if you take away Trench's trophies, he's got nothing. Though. That's
I agree. So
I mean,
and
it's
like
rough.
And I still think Fire's good. So I mean, if I had to pick 3 bottom ones, I probably would have to say Dallas, Scorch, and Glitch.
Fair enough. I mean, that's I mean, I can see why you would do that. I'd probably put Talon in there somewhere. I would, out of those 3, I would maybe get rid of Glitch. Scorch has got a little buff considering the new character deals fire damage, but I would probably put Talon in there just because his reveal just isn't as useful as Seekers at the moment. And Glitch basically does the same thing but mobile. So I would probably move Glitch out of the bottom 3 and put Talon in. But I mean, there we go. But as I say, the balance is really good at the moment. All the rogues at the moment actually fit really well.
I agree.
So, yeah. Let's move on to the next question anyway. So this one is, what do you think of the new rogue Switchblade, and how does she compare to Mac, who was released just before this one?
So I think Switchblade is super fun to play. I've been playing her quite a lot. I've leveled her up now to like 6, I think. I think I'm playing a lot of King of the Hill. I think arguably the kit she has for King of the Hill makes her one of the best rogues in the game.
Yeah, I think she's unmatched in King of the Hill. I would say she's the best rogue in King of the Hill.
Replenish, tenacity, bounce back, like life drain.
And then you pair that with a 24S, and it's just insane.
It's carnage. I'm getting 10k damage almost every game.
All right, Brad. Okay, all right.
Plug. That's why I don't stream though, because I don't actually do it. I'll say I get it. But yeah, I think she's insane. Although, do you know what? I have been using Mac quite a bit, and everyone's gonna hate this, but I've been running Mac Objection. And that is a pretty good combo, but I mean, in comparison to Switchblade, I think she's just like Demolition. I don't think she's gonna make every single team for every single map, but like I say, for those game modes, she's so fun to play, and she's just, I would argue, the best rogue for that game type.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that in Demolition she is very strong as well. So there's a couple of things that make her especially strong, I think. And that is the flashes and her ability dealing explosive damage as well. So when there's an enemy Switchblade on the team, it's so often that I just get flashed in a random position, and then all of a sudden I'm on fire. I have no idea what's going on. And I'm dead. Like, it's a pretty insane bit of kit to be able to throw that flash, sprint in, and then get that kill. But she's not the most powerful rogue for that. I think Chak still does have an advantage in the flash and run area because you can overheal to 175. But the thing that actually annoys me most about Switchblade is the way that her ult can just be used by jumping around a corner, ulting the floor, and then running away, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That is such a free kill. So I would like to see her balance a little bit by maybe having the explosive radius of her rocket change down a bit. or maybe the damage of it reduced, so you
like
can take
75 to like 50, maybe.
Something like that, yeah. Because then you can take another extra tick of fire damage before you die.
Yeah.
Or if the radius is reduced, then maybe you just don't take that damage at all. I think that would make a bit more sense, because at the moment it is just you're holding an angle, and then a switchblade just jumps around the corner and you're dead. So that is something that's a little bit of a tough one. But saying that, almost every rogue has one area that they're very, very good in. And it was the same with Mac. People thought that Mac was insanely OP because he could take out DMR players at long range. Now that people have gotten used to him, they just don't peek him at that long range with the DMR, or don't peek him for very long anyway. And he feels a bit more balanced now.
Yeah.
Switchblade, I'm sure we'll see the same kind of thing. But yeah, she is definitely fun to play. That is true.
So, if you had to remove one rogue from the game, who would it be? So it don't necessarily have to be the best rogue. It don't even have to be the worst rogue. It can just be someone you have a pet peeve with. And I'm gonna start off with this. So for me, it's not even a pet peeve. But Sigrid, for me, I'll take out the game. She always gets banned anyway.
I completely understand why you would say that.
She always gets banned. I think the fact that you can't melee her, it makes her so strong when she's coming towards you with her shield down. And I
fully agree. It's just it seems like you've done everything right. You chase her down. You've got a half HP. You know, you've got her out in the corner. She's out in the open. Then she just pops her shield up. She stims, and then you're out in the open. She's full HP. You can't even kill her. It does feel kind of broken, without a doubt. So yeah, I completely understand that. There are ways to play around her, but in terms of just gameplay, that's just super annoying. Like, it's just so annoying to fight against Sigrid. So yeah, I agree. To be fair, I mean, to be fair, one rogue that I was thinking of was actually Fixer. I think the smoke plays that you can do on this map are completely deleted as soon as there's a Fixer on the enemy team. And with the amount of counters you have to smoke anyway, so all the reveals, you have Talon's Dart, you have Glitch's radius thing. Of course, you got Seeker's reveal and Dallas reveal as well. So with all of that, I think that's enough counter to smoke. I think Fixer is just absolutely wild, and I know a lot of competitive players agree with me as well. So Sigrid's annoying, but you can team shoot her. Fixer's just way too annoying.
Yeah, but I think let's open it up to the comments down below. You know, like, let us know in the comments down below if you had to remove one rogue, and like I said, it don't even have to be because they're the best or worst rogue. It'd just be someone that you hate playing against, like a Lancer. I imagine that'll be on top of people's lips, especially now with the shotgun buff. Honestly, I just played a game of Team Deathmatch, and his Lancer she had the shotgun, kept coming behind me, super annoying. So, but let us know in the comments down below, because it'd be interesting to see who people were hating on or want removed from the game. Obviously, we're not saying they will be removed from the game, but it's just a bit of fun.
Probably, definitely not actually, but I agree. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you go check out Team BP as well. I'll link him in the description, and there'll be a card to his channel just up here also. But thank you so much, and thank you so much, Brad, for joining me.
Peace.
Peace.